Well, I finally got this camp set up. We're here at the by Half Moon Creek here in Rocky Mountains of Colorado, just near Leadville, Colorado. I'm setting up camp for my son, his wife, and my grandson, and my daughter, myself, and my wife. We're gonna camp here for a while. So I brought a lot of stuff, and even I can't hardly believe how much stuff I got into my Tundra pickup and my Go Fast camper. I'm sitting here on the tailgate of the GFC, and I'm going to give you a walkthrough of what all came out of the pickup. First, we'll show you this little area. Of course, this is the GFC. Very, very satisfied with my GFC. It helped me get everything that I'm going to show you during this video into this truck. Another thing that helped me get everything into the truck is I took the rear seat out of the Tundra a long time ago. But we got everything that you're going to see on this walkthrough in this truck, and I could still see out the rear view, see out the rear view window all the way here. Never blocked my vision at all. Just a great, I could go through all this and how I set it up, but I don't even know how I got it all in there, but it all got in there. So here's the walkthrough. First of all, that Tundra is one fine machine, and the back seat is out, so it's a cluster mess in there right now, but you can put a lot of stuff in here when I have no back seat. Up above is the sleeping quarters of the GFC. I've added on this little canopy shelter covered patio, if you will, just because it was very inexpensive and it just used a little imagination with bungee cords and so forth. I think it's let's see what it says here. Oh yeah, it's an Ozark Trail, really cheap gear that I bought at Walmart, and why not? It gives us a little shelter out the back of the GFC. We want to set our chairs up and so forth there. In a little bit you'll see where our chairs are. Over here, just one of those little pop-up shower stall things. We aren't going to use it for that. We're going to use it for the outdoor toilet, and I think you know what's going on in there. We got one of those little pop-up stools that I modified in there. There we go, flies are even in there already. Anyway, we modified that little toilet seat because it was a lot harder to set up than it needed to be. So now I'm going to scan this and I'm going to walk through and show you all what we got here. First of all, this is a beautiful area. So we're going to just take a, let's go clockwise on what's going on in this campsite. Over there, that pretty flowery thing is the other outhouse. So my son's family is going to live in the Kodiak tent, so they've got their own outhouse and other toilet seat in there, same as what I just looked at. Coming around here, this apparatus is our double room clothes changing shower made by Core Equipment. Cool about this is you got a room right here to put your clothes on and off. You don't have to go traipsing out into Nowheresville, and the showering will be done in here. So that is the shower area. Might as well just walk over here. I didn't bring this in my truck, but I thought I'd show it too because this site is awesome. Right over here is a little pond, and I don't know if they'll show up on camera, but you can see the trout swimming around in there. There's one surfaced out there. There's another one surfaced over there. Little trout pond. This is where my grandson's going to throw a little fishing line in, I think, and let him have fun maybe catching a fish. That'd be great if he did. Coming this way, the Kodiak tent is the main house of the place. Now, right here, we've got horseshoes. We're going to play horseshoes here. My son bought me these traveling horseshoe kit many years ago, and I keep forgetting to bring them, but we did this time. So we got the horseshoe set up here. I had to clean up a bunch of stupid garbage that people burn beer cans and stuff here. It drives me crazy, but I cleaned that up and got rid of all the trash. Now, going into the Kodiak canvas tent, this is the extension. This tent comes with this upper canopy cover, I guess, front porch, and then this enclosure part is screened in. You can have it open and screened, or it can be closed in and almost be another tent. Really a good addition to this Kodiak canvas tent. Old canvas cot that Tammy found at a yard sale. That's really cool. I actually slept on that this spring when I was running the Leadville Marathon. I slept out here because my daughter and my wife slept in what you're about to see. We had little things so you can keep organized and so forth. So in here is I guess it's called glamping. My son, his wife, and not quite 2-year-old grandson are gonna hang in these quarters. Got it set up with storage compartments hanging and all kinds of different storage underneath the cots. These are Coleman cots. Have been very satisfied with them. We've got lighting with just hanging some lights with a carabiner. Got some bear spray here. This is bear country. And of course, forgot to mention the mama moose, the daddy moose, and the baby moose. We had to bring them. They were in the truck. Everything you see that I'm walking through here came in that truck. Down here we got a big bag of community clothes, so that because my son and his family have to fly in, they can't bring much stuff. So we got warm clothes, community stuff there, community towels there, so that everybody can get a towel. We've got hats, gloves, socks in the other bag, so, that everybody in the group can just use as needed, so I didn't have to overthink that. But we got all that everything here came out of that truck. This is we're heating water right here so that I can take a shower in a bit, because I really will need one. And if I pump that up and push this nozzle on, the water sprays out just like on the kitchen sink. So we're heating that in the sun. I'm going to take a shower in a little bit. Over here is fun, a whole lot of fun. Grandson, haven't seen him since he was a little bitty baby, and my wife kind of got a little revved up. He's got his own tent. He's got a fishing pole. Old Harold, he's got a Daffy Duck chair so he can hang out by the fire with us. Got his own backpack in there, sleeping bag. He's got an evening Tigger full-length costume to keep warm. Even got his own Melly and Melly hat right there. So if you're familiar with Mellies, he's going to get a Melly before he's 2 years old. This is one cute little tent right here, and I hope he likes it. Tammy hunted to find all that stuff. All right, so moving on. A lot to look at. Got our hammock area down here near the creek for taking a peaceful shady nap in the afternoon. I did another video about the Sawyer water filtration system. We've got several gallons of water from this out of that creek. We're going to drink it so we don't have to buy water and throw away plastic jugs. The Coleman water cooler container is cool, kind of retro. Tammy found that at a yard sale. That's where we store the water, and she's got another one around here, a smaller one. You'll see that when we go into the mess hall. This couldn't be a good video about this if I didn't show why in the world would you do this. Well, there's a little bit of why right there. In the morning, Tammy likes to go down, take a chair, because the sun hits down there on the beach, and lay in the sun in the morning. So of course we got she's out gathering firewood. Maybe she'll jack up my car and change a tire too. Pretty obvious what this is. Of course the rocks didn't come in the GFC, but the cooking utensils you see in all the chairs, All this came in the truck and the GFC. And then there is the mess hall. She has done a heck of a job setting up this mess hall. This is where a lot of it happens, because eating is good. And this is our mess hall. We've got a full propane tank. We can cook all we want. We got spare tanks for the little heater if we need. We've got a kitchen cupboard area going on here. That little shoe container thing is a home run. She found that at a yard sale, of course. The tarp behind it is another Ozark Trail, real cheap little wall thing that we ended up having, so we hang it up there because it works good. Got soft-sided coolers galore because they fold up, and then one hard-sided cooler. Keeping our wood under here, keeping it dry. And then there's the Marmot, probably one of the greatest tents of it for that size. It's called a 3-season tent, but boy, it's almost a 4-season tent. You're not going to get wet in there. Sleeping in this valley and the Rocky Mountains got us thinking about getting a tent that can really handle rain, because you get plenty of moisture when you're here in the summertime. Over here is a minor but important thing, the clothesline. We like to air out our clothes and dry them if we wash them in the creek. Clothesline is an important thing. We always put a clothesline up even when we're backpacking. Of course, I've been out scrounging some wood already, and actually I think I covered most.